South Florida Bulls. Taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Tulane Green Wave. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
That sack sets up a second down and very long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Close to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
First down here for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarter.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Back to throw. It's Brown. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. And now here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. A handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
We go with a direct snap. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And they convert here on a third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he'll make it in for the score. The point after attempt. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. USF offense is back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looking to pass, it's Brown. The pass rush closing in. Catch made down inside the 25.
Just a great call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback does a good job of recognizing the matchup that he wants. Puts the ball up and away from the defender where the receiver can run underneath it for a big gain.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Bulls come to the line in a hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Eccles. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulls. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback keeps the football. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's right. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a 1st down. A running play keeps the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Dropping back, it's Brown. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Green Wave. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Bulls pick up enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Brown. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. From the shotgun, drops back, fires into the wideout. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point was up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. A running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Offense facing second and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Makes the grab. It's right. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on a crosser. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking downfield, it's Brown. And he lofts it deep over the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to act. And it's a fake. He wants to throw it here. And that pass is going to fall incomplete. No surprise there. On they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Looking to throw, it's Brown. Receiver makes the catch and moves the football inside the 4. First down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. One of those critical third down plays coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Bulls. It was a foot race and he won it. Lining up to try the extra point. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Green Wave offense back on the field. And now the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Green Wave. He'll take the lead in the second half. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The USF offense is back out there now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Brown. He's running out of time here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. As a design quarterback keeper. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Brown. Looking to throw it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting off the defender. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. He'll take a deep shot. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. The Bulls will crank up the tempo.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Makes the catch downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Bulls come to the line with first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. Second and goal for the offense. Dropping back, it's Brown. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the run. To secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on 2nd down. Direct snap to the back. He's across the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kurt, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line. As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And FPHC gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Can the offense win it right here? Are we going to overtime? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that run produces a decent gain. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Touchdown, Green Wave. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense could not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on and see if they can get this win.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Looking to throw. It's Brown. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation.